no, that's fluctuation. And that had me like, what the
fuck? I didn't say that at all, you jackass.
Also,
so Serge is over here saying a bunch of bullshit.
Can I do mine?
No,
can I do mine? Can I
Serge
finish?
is over here saying a bunch of bullshit, and he hasn't even gotten the wording right.
Can I finish?
And I'm sitting here going, what the fuck?
Okay, back to me. All the people out there who were hating on the Cleveland Cavaliers for having one minor hiccup, Facebook was just amok with all these haters. And I was like, what the fuck? Because it's kind of quiet now. Just saying.
Well, they still got one more to win. But
yeah, but it's still kind of quiet. They were quiet all playoffs. They had that one win, and we're just like, oh, wait. Let's talk shit about LeBron. You got one, Bodafool?
Well, you know, Kyle didn't notice earlier, and I'm glad I'm introduced it. But you know, for all the constant going back and forth, like for Serge to side with a bitch like Cyclops,
oh my,
thank you,
got
God.
me like, what the fuck?
He's a leader, all right.
He's
like
the one who
journey.
suggested.
You like that journey, bitch?
Way to go.
He suggested.
What is it, Pilot Cyclops Day? He didn't do anything. What did he do?
Exactly. He didn't do
it,
it,
man. But I'm feeling it, man.
Just because he got killed by Jean Grey.
Like a bitch.
Like the bitch. Like the bitch he
Meanwhile, Wolverine walk up to her like a man.
Like a grown-ass man.
Oh, shout out to Joe Iovino in the building.
Oh, shit.
Round of applause for you, sir.
Chicken in the building, ladies.
We're going to give you a DMX as well.
Hey, you cool.
And you know what? Fuck it. Right. Anybody else got you got one, Alf? No. Any what the fucks? You sure?
You sure?
No.
Are you sure?
It's usually the same subject about people driving in Tampa.
Hold on, let me do this the right way.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
The people driving in Tampa are funny sort of people because they don't use their turn signals and then decide to slide over at the very last second.
You do that.
No, I use my turn signals.
You're worse.
I have turn signals. I use my turn signals. I alert people behind
as
me
you're turning.
So I'm like, what the
turn signals?
What the fuck?
You can use turn signals and still suck at driving.
Yeah, that's fact. All right. Anyways,
I like Al's driving. He gets there.
That shit hurts. It hurts though.
He gets there.
Matter of fact, you know what? One day we were riding in a car with Alf, and I was in the back seat for the first time ever. And swear, I was probably going to die of motion sickness. And that might have been the first case ever in the history of that. And it had me like, what the fuck? Now we're good.
Now, Sergio's attitude of being a backseat driver is far less worse when he's sitting up front saying the same shit.
Yep.
Hold on, let me give you the end.
Everybody else in the car is like,
what the fuck?
Well played. Be a diva, though.
Well played.
He is.
Like, I'm afraid for when this show does take off. Because Serge's going, I feel like he's going to go full tilt diva.
I only want blue M&Ms.
Right, exactly. Like, I feel like he's be that motherfucker.
Actually, let me stop that. You know why they do that? They put that in the contract.
Why?
Because if you put obscure ass shit in the contract and they don't read that shit,
it's a
and
violation.
They give you a bowl of M&Ms without all the blue ones, you can just not show up, or you can just leave and still get paid. That's fucking brilliant.
It's a violation.
I forgot where I forgot where somebody put that in a video.
I just heard this shit on Howard Stern when he was talking about I think it was like Billy Bush, and it's basically the same shit. Like he was so bad at the job that they were basically paying him to stay away from working. It's the same thing. Like Howard was saying, hey, look, you guys wanted me, like religious groups wanted him off of terrestrial radio so bad. And he was like, yo, if you wanted, you could have just bought out my contract and just paid me to stay away from work. And I totally would have did that.
Yeah.
He's like, who wouldn't do that?
Pretty much.
Exactly.
Who wouldn't do that? You hate me so much that fucking you don't want me on air, then pay me to stay off.
Oh, Van Halen was famous for that. Yeah, they were. That's how you get paid and you get out of a shitty ass show if you want real rock and roller.
Wait a minute, that reminds me. Remember in
Nope. Shit, there you go.
You don't need seconds.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Yeah.
You are so dumb.
All right.
There you go.
Really
all right,
dumb.
we'll just go ahead
For
without
real.
you.
Three is a magic number.
We'll come back to that probably next
Yes,
show.
it is.
Yeah, there's gonna be a moment that he's gonna burst out.
Oh yeah, guys! Oh God, guys!
Wayne's World 2.
One.
What about it?
Remember that scene?
Two. Three.
When they were in
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
kind of the same shit. But,
Anyways, guys, sorry about that. That was Brother Latino Heat
Oh, we should have Brother Latino
doing
moments.
something. Yeah, really. Where you just squirrel off somewhere.
Random obscure references.
Oh, Wayne's World 2. Okay.
Yeah, I can honestly not remember the last time I've seen that movie.
It's been a while.
At all. The first one I've watched recently, but not the second.
That's so funny. How you watched the first one recently and not the second one?
It was on Netflix. If the second one shows up on Netflix, I'll probably watch it.
Awesome transition, by the way. I don't know if you did that on purpose or he did. He gave me the wink. Damn. All right. Binge-worthy
Why did
shows.
that make that a worse transition?
No, I
God,
said
you
that was
suck at
awesome transition.
Yeah, I know, but then you're like,
He
well,
put-
he gave me
are
the,
you
you're
going to
like,
not let
he
him
gave me
give
the-
me accolades right
No,
now?
he
How
didn't-
often this motherfucker compliment
That was
anybody?
awesome.
Can I enjoy
Something
this,
so-
Kyle?
Nothing,
No.
bro. He just literally went off on me for like 2 minutes.
No, I didn't.
Don't be all
It was
sore.
it was just for a little bit, but you kept it going. And it wasn't me, it was Joe.
True.
He was just giving you the facts, bro.
He was just the middleman.
You're
Yeah.
just you're just that middle. You're
I'm
just
just the transition
You're the middleman that makes it worse. You're like the guy.
I'm the
you're
instigator.
Like the guy, yeah, that's all you are. You're the guy in the
that's
in
nice.
the background.
That's a nice movie trailer.
You're the guy in the background who just keeps talking about. Hey, he talking about your mama.
letter one
We can do it like this.
starring Benicio del Toro,
Oh, yeah. He totally would be an
the
instigator.
instigator.
Yeah.
Did you hear what he said? All right.
anyways,
Top 3. That was my Squirrel Alfie moment. Top 3 binge-worthy shows. Who came up with this? Was this another K-Swiss?
This was.
Was it?
Man, you've been hitting them today, bro.
Yeah.
Was it? Oh, now I get some.
But I'll
I
pay
get-
You get a little love.
I'll pay tribute.
Hey, hold on. No, you can't pay tribute. He's the one that came up with it. You sit there and
Nah,
just try to remember what you're
I
talking
did the
about.
first one. I will pass it to Alf because this is one of the few times that Alf is like into it.
Here you go, K-Swiss.
Yes,
DMX
my
for
man.
you for coming up with
No.
an awesome fucking segment.
Way to keep me from
Kyle's not
jumping over
prepared.
this table and beating the
There
shit
you
out of
go.
you. Hey, go ahead.
You know, now I'm going to take that away.
Oh,
now,
that's-
now you get
You are
this.
so dumb. You are
I don't
really
even hear
dumb.
it. That's the
For
worst.
real.
Well, that's good. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
don't
yeah,
wanna
bro.
hear
Go ahead, Alf.
Go ahead, Brother Latino. Are you ready?
All right, I'm gonna do something a little different for my bronze. No, because usually when sometimes never mind.
Just go.
My bronze is actually two shows kind of tied into one because it's kind of from the same genre, the same series. Star Trek: The Next Generation and Star Trek Voyager, because I could watch those shits back and forth
So you got two
You
on
picked
bronze?
2
You are
shows.
really
as
dumb.
bronze.
But they're
For
both.
real.
So technically,
Brian.
it's Star Trek.
It's Star Trek in general, but those two
There you go. It's
particular
Star Trek,
shows.
but it's those two.
So
in
yeah, just stay
particular.
Star Trek.
Just say Star, yeah,
Star Trek.
Fine, because I didn't watch the original series all the way
Stay
through.
Star
Oh, it's
Trek.
okay. Anyways, my silver is going to go to Game of Thrones.
Nice. I know
I can
there's,
dig
there's a
that.
lot of
But that's
Game of
because
Thrones fans out there.
There's some shit that you see that show that you have to go back and watch it a second time to try to understand the shit. You're like, what the fuck? You see it all the first season. No. Let me go back and watch that shit again.
The Joe with another fact. The first 2 seasons of Star Trek The Next Generation are trash. I agree. I think he might have Googled that.
You are
Public
so
service announcement. Fuck you, Joe.
There you go, Elise, Joe. On fire today.
All right, and
Fact
my
checking like a motherfucker.
right, and my gold is one of my absolute favorite shows, Entourage.
I also agree with that one. You can have a round of
Because
applause.
I don't know how many times I've watched that show over and over and over and
People
over
keep telling me to watch that show, and I still
You haven't watched
show.
Entourage?
You never see it's
Holy
cameos. It's just a story. It gives
It's like Ballers,
Really?
yeah,
except with acting.
Nice.
yeah. So I'm gonna pass this one to Beautiful.
Dang, he wouldn't even pass it
I
back.
won't even pass it back. Wow.
Sorry, go ahead, Bo.
All right, bronze. Bronze is gonna be Scrubs.
Nice. I love Scrubs.
I have watched that fucking show a few times. Like,
Yeah,
a
I
few
agree.
times. Well, the thing is, when I first initially saw it, I didn't know it was like an actual continual story, but it is.
Yeah.
And it's pretty dope. So, silver. That 70s show.
yes.
I've watched that shit again. Another one of those. I've actually watched that like show multiple times.
I've watched all of it except for
And,
season 8.
Yeah, and
The one
I've
without- the
trudged
one without
through it.
Eric.
Yeah, I've trudged through it because there was a little couple of moments through that particular season that were okay.
I call that Hyde season.
Right, basically.
That's what that is. That's all Hyde.
That
Oh,
shit
looked like a
was
Ferengi. Or am I saying that right? Ferengi?
Ferengi? What's a Ferengi?
I don't know. Iovino said it.
Can we elaborate on this?
Joe, can you fact check
even
that?
start,
Is Bo
buddy.
looking like a Ferengi?
I don't know what it is, but I don't know if I should be
aliens.
insulted.
Sounds like an
Big ears
Italian
and shit.
term.
All right, maybe.
No,
Was
no.
he
Ferengi?
holding his fingers?
He's a
with
Ferengi.
the- He said that.
He's a Ferengi.
No.
Like Mario.
No.
Go ahead, Alf. Alf, you know what that is?
Yes. The Ferengis are aliens with big ears. And
Oh.
kind of like pirates, but they make up their own
So
rules.
it's not an Italian term.
No, sorry.
Oh, damn, dog. So you say I got a butt head?
You guys have big ears.
And big ears.
Big ears.
Well, from now on,
Fat
I'll always
nose.
say it in an Italian voice.
Ferengi.
It's not a Ferengi.
It's like Mario. Like Mario
Yeah,
said
I
it.
get it.
Anyways, go back
But
to
yeah, gold. Damn. It's rough, but I'm gonna give it to Daredevil. I don't
Nice.
watch that shit like
Nice.
3 fucking times.
I'll give you one of these.
Over. Dude, that shit is so good.
Yeah.
So good.
It
Like,
is.
It was the first one.
Exactly. And it like started this fucking insane chain of events, and it's just getting so much better. So yeah. And I'm gonna pass it to K Swiss.
Nice.
So hopefully you can steal some of Serge.
Nah,
That's not gonna happen. I got obscure ass shit.
there's way too many, and Serge has just obscure shit. I don't know what
I bet
Serge
one of
watches,
yours is in there.
but
Oh no, I know something is on there.
my bronze
Yeah, I do.
is gonna be Power.
How?
Yes,
That is, see, that
bro.
is- yeah.
When I first watched that show, I was like, "Damn, this is kind of dope." And I started watching more of it. I was like, "Yo, this is way dope." And then I told them about it, and they were like, "Yo,
Yeah.
we watching
No,
this shit every night."
Stuck on that.
Like
now
you-
we're upset because we gotta wait.
We gotta wait.
We
It's
can't
here-
just binge watch the whole shit now.
Exactly. Like, yo, Tommy, come on, man.
Bro, Tommy, what are you doing, bro?
I don't know how many times I said
Tommy
that.
pissed me off, bro.
Hey, what happened to Keisha?
Man, look here. We don't know nobody know what happened to Keisha except for Carmelo Anthony. But yeah, so that was my bronze. Silver, I'm gonna have to give the Sons of Anarchy because I love SOA, man. Anybody who's ever seen Sons of Anarchy, oh no, man, I like Sons of Anarchy, man. But there's just others. There's other things that I like better, but Sons of Anarchy was definitely
That's my man.
one of my favorites.
No. And you feel.
Gold, Archer.
Oh, there you go.
I don't care.
There's no cartoon.
That's not really a cartoon.
There's a whole other.
I don't care what you say. It's not a cartoon. It's like The Simpsons.
That's a cartoon too.
It's all it's cartoons, but it's more of a sitcom than anything else. Archer is
Go ahead. Ride with
dope. Why did that change any of your answers?
No.
Okay then. So Archer, gold. Archer is one of the dopest.
I like the show too. Don't get me wrong, but we specified no cartoons. That's a whole other episode.
You are so dumb. You are
Can
really
he
dumb.
just have his?
For real.
Can
I
he-
can't get Archer. Fine. You know what? Fine. Then I won't use Archer. What I will use is Ballers. I will use
There you
Ballers
go.
because I like Ballers too.
That's my
and
man.
shout out to brother
No.
Latino Heat for telling
And
me
you feel.
about Ballers because he was like
Love fest going on around here. What happened?
well, no, because he told me about.
Life is-
Well, he told me about the show. He was like, and it's dope. I
it's
gotta
a dope
admit,
show.
Ballers was
Yeah,
one of
Sergio
those
hasn't
where
seen it yet. He sucks.
say what?
If Sergio hasn't seen it, he sucks.
Oh, Serge saw Ballers.
Ballers? Are you kidding me? We just sat there and watched the whole.
Yeah, we
fucking
watched
season.
everything.
Up to season 3. Is it 2?
Well,
It's only 2 seasons.
Yeah.
here's the thing.
No, I'm asking. Did you see through season 2?
Yeah, he watched. We
You
sat
are
there
so
on the
dumb.
Reaper
You are really
and
dumb.
watched all
For real.
that shit,
Okay, I just making sure.
bro.
Yeah, well, and you know
Ballers-
what?
Actually,
The,
no. I will correct you. I watched that at the
Oh, yeah.
Jungle Shack
That's right.
on the couch
That's-
every day after work. I went home and watched.
That's
fucking
right.
Ballers.
Because what the hell was it? Was it just Power? Because I remember
Yeah, we
watching
watched
Ballers
Power
too.
and Game of Thrones on the fucking.
Oh yeah,
Reaper.
that's right. Because Alpha was so adamant about Game
For
of
you guys that
Thrones.
don't know about the Reaper, it's like the best couch ever. I think it's got heroin infused in it.
Yeah,
You would lay on it and you are literally falling and fighting sleep within 15 minutes.
exactly.
We got stuck on the couch and didn't even turn the lights on for like 8 hours. So yeah, I guess it's my turn.
Yes, it is your turn, and that was gonna be my honorable mention because I did watch that.
Oh wow, yeah.
Shout out to Joe because I was talking about that show earlier and I never said
But
it.
Joe, you kicking us all these shows? You can't give us a list of bronze, silver, and gold?
Nah, because Joe
Nah.
don't understand how shit works.
Nah, there you go. No love. He sounds like there's no love for the first 2 seasons of Lost. We know where we at.
It's funny because Bo was talking about Lost.
Yeah, Lost is definitely
like they don't know. See, they don't know about the